And at the time, I said that by 2020, there would be 200-mile electric vehicles that would be cheaper than the average the median new car in America, which, of course, at the time sounded insane, not going to happen, right? I mean, folks were predicting 2040s, 2050s before that would happen. Guess what? It did happen.
56% for those people that say that, oh, Tesla can never reach, what Elon predicted. Because Elon once said that Tesla is going to be growing at a 50% rate. Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are going to do an update on my Tesla stock. I run an experiment on this channel where I buy $30 worth of Tesla stock every single day. And the reason why I do that is because, that is what I can afford to put in it. Tesla stock is one of those stock whereby nobody really know where the price should be or where it's going. Just because, they are a new company dealing with electric everything. Okay. And they are the leader in that field. They are the leader in electric vehicle production. They're the leader in just everything that has to do with EV. So the best way that I think I can get into investing into the stock, which is not going to burn me, is by dollar cost averaging into the stock. So I decided to do an experiment where I put in $30 every day into the stock. So the other part of the experiment is I basically document at least once a month, but I try to do it often, maybe twice a month. I try to document my journey with it. And I try to, put that here on YouTube so I can share that with you and, other people can watch to see what small money investing into a company like Tesla, see the performance, how it performs over the years. My goal is to get it up as much as possible, maybe with my first 100K, I'm trying to do that as soon as possible. So anyways, before I get into the numbers, before I get into anything else, I just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. It's a disclaimer that I'm doing on my videos. Bear with me. All these videos, I do it for educational purposes. Do not take these videos as financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not qualified to tell you what to do with your money. All I do is show you what I'm doing with my money so you can learn from it as well. So take it as you will. So we are going to get right into it in today's video. What we're going to do, I'm going to pop right here and share with you guys what my stock is currently looking like with Tesla. Okay, so we currently have 14,500 in stock, in Tesla stock. That is equivalent to 19.75 shares, almost 20 shares. We're almost there. So this is what the performance is looking like today. So what we have here, so let's run through it. Today we're down $70 on Tesla stock. For a week now, we're basically down as well on Tesla stock for the week, and for the month we're up for the month $400. For the quarter we are up 2,000, and year to date we're up 3,500. 56% for those people that say that, oh, Tesla can never reach what Elon predicted, because Elon once said that Tesla is going to be growing at a 50% rate. I think he means the stock. The company. In the company, obviously later on it will reflect on the stock because the stock is always behind the company. But 50% growth here in the past year, 59, almost 60%. That is great. Over the time that I've owned this portfolio, this stock, I've seen 134% return. And as you can see here, the net cash flow is 9,500 that I've put in, and it has grown by over 4,000. So to be honest, Tesla is probably one of the best performing stock that I have in this portfolio, like hands down. But I'm still gonna keep doing my thing. You guys know what I'm doing on this channel is just basically putting $30 every day into Tesla stock, and I'm running this experiment just because I believe that most people can afford it, but most people are not going to do it. So why not do the experiment and make content about it and show you guys what investing $30 a day looks like in Tesla stock. So let me go over to the transaction section and share with you guys what my transaction is looking like on a week to week basis for me to be in this position with Tesla stock currently. So here we are at the transaction page here. Okay, so this is the transaction page of my M1 portfolio. This is specifically this Tesla section. I search for the Tesla section. And as you guys can see, I constantly put in $30. I'm sorry, $30, 30, 30, 30. And the days that is down pretty significantly, I add a little bit more. But on average, I just put in $30. As you guys can see here, the $30 goes in on a regular basis. They probably had a huge dip recently. That's when I put that 640 in there. It went down a lot. I did a video on that. I think I called it buying the dip. So I'll attach that to this if you want to go watch it. And here we are again. We're putting in that $30 on a regular, 200. But on a regular basis, I'm putting in that $30. Like I said earlier on, I'm doing this so other people can see what is possible with a small investment. And I'm going to do this for a minute, because I think most people cannot comprehend what's going on with transition of the two things that is happening with this one company. Tesla is a company that builds electric vehicle, but they're just not only a company that builds electric vehicle. One company called Tesla, it's basically a conglomerate of companies. Like they have a ton of other things going on. They're doing AI. They're going to come out with a Tesla bot. They're coming out with a self-driving car. Like what they're doing is crazy. Okay. It's crazy. The only time I can think in history that this has happened is during the Industrial Revolution in America, when so many things were being invented, light bulb, electricity, vehicles. Let's talk about vehicles. Let's talk about Ford. When Ford first started, can you imagine if you were around to invest when using a horse was the main way of getting around, to now moving to vehicles, to moving to cars? That time would have been a great time to invest in Ford, Dodge, all these car companies that came out around that time. And I think we are living in something similar to that. But it's very easy to not really, to glance over it and to not really take advantage of this investment opportunity, just because it's out there. We can see it. Tesla once in here and there, you see Tesla here and there, but like people are not really paying attention to the kind of investment opportunity it is. So I am, and that's why I'm making these videos. Okay, and that's why I make an effort to share all this stuff with you guys, so you can see what small investments can get you when it comes to this Tesla investing. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna watch a clip of Tony Tsla, his video. He's a guy that works and do research on electric vehicles, future innovation. He does research on them, and obviously talks about it and writes about it and stuff like that. So he did a great presentation that we're gonna take a look at right now. I'm gonna take a look at it, add some commentary, and as you guys saw in the intro, he made some nice points that we're gonna look at together, and we're just gonna see what he has to say. The reason why I point out some of these videos, the one that we're about to look at, the reason why I point them out is I trying to show you guys reasons why I invest in Tesla. Some of the things, some of the research that I look at, some of the things that I look at and convince me that this is going to be, the investment. Obviously, just don't take people's word for things, okay? Don't take people's word for anything. You have to do your own research as well. Pardon me, I'm just getting this stuff ready in the background. You have to do your own research as well. You cannot just take people's words as face value. You have to look into the company yourself, do some research, and come out with your own conclusion. I just so happen to make videos about my conclusion of the company, and yeah, so let's get right into it in a second. So here's Tony Tsla making a few points here. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna watch it, and I'll add some commentary when I feel like I need to.
And what has happened in the meantime. So again, in my book Clean Disruption in 2014, I published this curve for electric vehicles with 200-mile range.
Listen, you guys see right here the curve that he's talking about. There's the curve that he's talking about here, and he's saying by the year 2020, there will be a $38,000 vehicle, very comparable to what Tesla has going on right now.
And at the time, I said that by 2020, there would be 200-mile electric vehicles,
which we have right now, which we actually have it right now,
that would be cheaper than the median new car in America, which, of course, at the time sounded insane, not going to happen, right? I mean, folks were predicting 2040s, 2050s before that would happen. Guess what? It did happen.
Yep.
I mean, Tesla Model 3 is $35,000. We have the GM Bolt. We have, and in China, we have a number of cars that are way below that. So that is the cost curve. And what this cost curve is saying is that essentially by 2025 or 6, we're going to have $10,000 electric vehicles with 200-mile range.
$10,000 electric vehicle with 200-mile range. You guys just think about it. $10,000 electric vehicle with 200-mile range. If they come out with that, that is going to be madness. Like, people are going to rush that like hotcakes, okay? $10,000 car with 200-mile range, because electric vehicles, you don't really need to fix it much. You don't really need to do much. You don't really need to fix anything. You just, use it, So this is quite, quite profound.
Essentially, internal combustion engine automobiles are going to be wiped out in the 2020s. I mean, we're going to have 200-mile EVs for $5,000 by 2030.
200 miles EV for $5,000 by 2030. Granted, I don't know which company will be making that by 2030. Thinking about 2030 is only like 9 years from now. So I don't know who's going to be making that by 2030. I don't think Tesla will have a $10,000 EV by 2030. If they do, that's great. I'm sure that would be the robo-taxi. If they do, that would be great, but this is the disruption that's coming, If you can buy a car, because right now, like, buying a car right now, you probably, even if it's a used car, you probably spend like $10,000. So if they have a brand new EV for $10,000, that is going to be quite crazy for the company that is making it, because they're going to make a ton of it and sell a ton of it as well. So great opportunity. Guess what? Guess which company is leading EV right now? Tesla. Worldwide. Which company has a chance to be able to get a $10,000 Tesla? I mean, a $10,000 EV that will be safe enough? Tesla. Which company will be able to realistically do this? It's going to be Tesla.
And in fact, that's already been announced, which sounded insane when I mentioned it in 2014. So this picture, which I essentially have not updated, just to show you how to track disruptions and so on. And based on that, we have almost all, not Toyota, but pretty much everyone else has car companies have said that they're going all in on EVs by 2030 or 2035 or so. That's because that cost curve is pretty clear. The rupture.
Anyways, let's wrap up the video here. You guys get the point. He's saying that by 2030, there's a big likelihood that there will be a $10,000 EV. Okay, Tesla would be the company that will be able to get that done. A lot of companies are not ready. GM, Ford, all these companies, they're not really ready for a $10,000 EV. They're not even selling a $10,000 ICE car. So, again, what I do is I bring these things to you guys' attention, and to see what you can reason for yourself and be able to do, make decisions for yourself when it comes to this, this kind of investment. But for me, I'm gonna keep running this experiment that I'm running. I'm gonna keep putting in $30 a day into Tesla stock and just, you know, document this journey. I don't see a lot of people having this kind of information on YouTube, so I think this is quite unique. So subscribe if you want to support the channel. I appreciate you for that. But I think this is quite unique. Investing $30 every day, and you know, once a week do a video on it, or every 2 weeks do a video on it, put it out there so people can realistically see what is possible with investing small money into Tesla every single day. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed the update. I hope you enjoyed the little snippets from Tony Seba's video. I'll put the full video in the description on the resource for this video. I'll put it in the description. Please go and check out the full interview. It's like an hour and a half. I'll try to make more content on the whole presentation. I'll try to do that as we come along. I have a lot of videos I'm working on, trying to push out there. So if you like this content, you know, I urge you to subscribe, support me. I appreciate you for that. So that's pretty much it. Until next time, see you later. Of course, I'll always love you all that you support me. Even if you don't subscribe and you're just watching, I appreciate you. Bye.